Beware of the false prophets and the false teachers.
Talk to me.
Come on.
And really the killer is now, everybody want to cuss.
Yep.
It was a pastor, and I had to look it up. When I see something on Facebook, I look it up. I don't just go with what's. I'm like, okay, let me see. Is this really true? And there was a pastor that put up. He used the penis word, but he used the bad word, and he put it on his church thing. And he broke down each of the letters to mean something else besides. And I'm like, it still means you just tried to, but he's trying to pull you in, itching ears. Nobody. Now, I tell you what, I start a church of cussing, I'm going to have an overflow.
Hey, I told you about the book on Kindle. I was going through the different books for Christianity. And a woman wrote a book for women who can cuss in front of God.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, that made no sense at all. I mean,
God don't be cussing at nobody.
And I sure don't cuss at God. You know?
Sure, man.
I might get mad, but I don't sit there and cuss. Shoot. And yes, people, you do sometimes get upset with God.
Oh, yes. Oh, ooh.
That's another myth in the church.
Come on now. Humble yourself.
God know how you feel before you even feeling it.
Humble yourself. Bow down. Bow down.
He said, be angry and sin not.
I'm a little hot, Lord. This didn't work, Lord. Please, Lord.
Okay.
Please, Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about blame. You know, like help me. I need some strength right now.
I don't like the outcome, Lord.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ride that out.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
ride it out. Especially if I did it. If I did it,
right.
Please, Lord, give me some strength. You know, I done messed up. I done did it.
No.
Every wind and doctrine. Every time somebody turns around, I'm either a Muslim, I'm either a Hebrew Israelite, or I'm either this, or I'm make your mind that you need God.
And the foundation is the Bible. So I don't know why they add other books to read with the Bible, or the Bible is interpreted in a way that some of the stuff ain't right.
Yeah, well, my wife said it was a lady that loved God. They went to her house, Miss Richard, I ain't gonna say no names, and went to her house and told my wife, you got to be careful. Yep. She was young. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying?
She told me that since I was young.
Yes, because this stuff has been going on forever.
Yep.
All of this right now
is
not new.
Look in Ecclesiastes, ain't nothing new under the sun.
Come on now. We have to get to the point, y'all, where, first of all, don't cuss at me. Don't be cussing at me and to explain anything to me. Stop being super aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these guys, they cussing at the people. And people, please wake up when somebody is insulting you. Stop clapping your hands and being happy when a pastor stands in front of the church and say, why don't you think you need a leader? If you didn't need a leader, you wouldn't be here. Y'all better wake up out there. Because I was one of the main ones.
I need a leader after God, who's walking after God.
Yes.
I don't need a leader that's in himself.
In your flesh. Got your butt on your back.
Or
you
got
something
an ego,
special.
like you supposed to clap when I come in the sanctuary.
Yeah. Came in. We were praising the Lord. We didn't even notice. We didn't. We were there, man. The
worship was high.
It was high. It was good. It was going down. He started spirit real quick. Oh, let me walk back out and come back in. We were like, what? I mean, the spirit. We were like, what?
Now, before that day, he had never had us do that.
Yeah.
Until he went to somebody else's
church on now.
And saw them doing it.
Oh, you touching on it
now
today.
He come back telling us what we gonna do.
Oh, when y'all get out of church, listen to this.
And he didn't say, it wasn't a request. It was a command.
Yes. And my wife sat right down and told him to his face, I'm not going to stand up when you come in the room.
And clap for you.
What? See, y'all scared of that.
See, you want to play God.
Come on,
you ain't my God.
Come on. Go ahead.
Not my God.
Shut it down. Everyone, stand up in the ministry right now and give God some praise. As the bishop comes down the aisle and we're going to, oh, thank you, Jesus. Well, come on, please, man, get out of here.
Why y'all start worshiping when I come in? You missed worship.
Yeah, you
came in late.
Yeah, you should have been here.
Spirit showed up. You wasn't here.
I'm the pastor. You don't talk to me like that.
Okay.
God is going to wait for me to come in. I think some of y'all believe that.
And then I had to sit there and be like, it's time for me to put my resignation.
Go ahead
in,
now.
'cause, I don't play that.
She said, I am
when
not.
you try to be God over
Come
me,
on now.
I got to go. Because there's only but one guy that's going to be over me.
Talk about it. See, I'm glad I'm listening. And y'all saying, y'all being rebellious. We're not being rebellious. You have to be an individual. I'm not going to do.
God gave you a
Yes,
mind.
we are not. You are not supposed to do everything that everybody says or do all the time, because guess what? You are out of order, Pastor. But you don't want to hear that, because you are under the impression that you are over me and you are my God. That's going to be the different thing about the Kirk ministry. We are not going to sit there and hold you and tell you, no, you know what? I just want to have Bible study.
Our mission is to teach you,
Come on.
equip you, and put you out on your own.
Let's go.
It's not for me, you to sit up in my church for 40 years.
Yes.
Knowing that you should have had your own
Own.
ministry, teaching other people. No, that's not how I go.
The way God showed it, guess what? And Raven, you asked me this. Raven said, Daddy, she was talking to me about the black activist. She said, what makes an activist want to kill himself? And I was pretty honest, and I'll be honest with you. When you're fighting this fight don't stop with you.
Yep.
You are just a key component right now. And what happens is you needed to continue. But what happens is when you start fighting the fight, you want to see a result while you're here. Yeah. That's not going to happen. This is, hey, I'm not supposed to be here forever. When Daddy goes, when Mommy goes, Raven and Santos or Victor and Ian, they continue.
Yep.
The children continue. It doesn't stop with us. It continues with the family or whoever's under your ministry at the time. But what happened was when he did it, he said, I'm not seeing results. This is a hard fight. I've given up. That's why he killed himself on the steps. Because he gave up because of the fight. Now, I'm not saying that that's good. It happens. That's why some pastors, because they're just like, I'm fighting this fight, and these people don't want to do right. Yeah. God, you told me, and I'm failing.
And see, people don't want to talk about that. Pastors have taken their life. A lot of pastors
Come on now.
have taken their life. A lot of church member and leadership has taken their life.
And we done went in this direction because God gave me, and I'm failing. I'm failing God. It's not even about the people. Yeah. Man, God, I'm failing God right now. God told me to do this, and all my people are acting crazy.
Or they feel like they failed the people.
Yeah.
And it's too much.
It's too much. So they take out. And when we say it's too much, guess what? People are human.
Yep.
We don't do this perfect stuff around here. Excellence of, what's that? Excellence with an excellent spirit.
Spirit of excellence.
Yeah. As soon as something happens, you could have done better. I can't stand people like that. They gone. They dead now. It was their fault. They did it. They weren't strong enough. Sorry, they weren't strong enough to stand up in this fire.
My question is to those people, where were you? Because you was around when they was hurting.
Come on, talk to me now. They could have done better. They could have done better.
All it took was a minute or two to sit there and be like, sis or bro, what's going on in your life?
But you were too busy. Yeah. That was the one thing about the ministry I left. I said, we'll never with you come because they're too busy. We'll never be able to sit down, discuss after, because they're too busy. How in the world are we supposed to love each other, get together, do what we're supposed to do, and everybody's too busy? Why is it that I can't go out and have dinner with somebody? Well, gotta go to the church. Come on, man, let's go to church. Oh, gotta go to the church. Hey, let's go have dinner. Oh, gotta go to the church. Every time.
Don't have time for your family. Don't have time for nothing.
Why is it? What's the reason we don't get along? Because it's too much. We put a lot on ourselves, honestly. And you know what? A lot of it we put on ourselves. How many
rules?
Yes. Let's say, Kurt Frank say, rules without relationship. Mm-hmm. Are you just giving me rules? We don't get along, and that's why the people that left the church are so mad and upset. They cold-hearted now. They not messing with the church no more. And y'all what saying? Oh, God gonna get them. He probably won't get them because of the mess that you were doing. Mm-hmm. What God gonna do to them? God gonna be like, I told him to get away from
them. A lot of them you hurt.
Yes.
God didn't tell you to hurt and break his people.
No. I said that bishop told us. He said, you can cut them, but you better sew them back up.
That's right.
If they get back to me, I'm going to get you. Why? Because we are supposed to, like I said, the pastor's job is for the emotional, the spiritual, not the emotional, the spiritual growth. That's what the pastor's supposed to do. Not for you to keep coming telling me your testimony every week, and then I'm getting the big head because now I'm responsible. I did it. I let you know what was going on. I feel like I'm special. Where's my dinner plate? Why isn't my dinner first? Didn't I prophesy to y'all good? Didn't I give you of me? Then why can't I get what the best has to offer? That's what I'm talking about. That's the brainwash, because guess what? You know what, Pastor? I think he's right.
Then you got the amen corner.
Come on. Pastor, they go have a little meeting when the pastor ain't there. Pastor don't have to go do this like that. Why is pastor going to do that?
And the same amen corner.
Come on.
When the pastor ain't there, talk about the pastor.
Go ahead now. Come on, y'all.
And smile in the pastor's face when they come in.
Are y'all tired of the Kirk family talking like this? Then stop doing it. And when we stop doing it, guess what? This thing will change.
Yep.
God said, there are some good churches. There are. There are some good churches. But it's too many of the bad ones. The bad ones outweigh the
The
good.
weeds is choking out the good
Yes.
ones.
And God said, I'll do the separation. Guess what? He told you to separate. But you said, nope, I got church in the morning.
Like that, like old girl said on 2016, everybody think, oh, God gonna bless, God gonna bless.
Come on.
God gonna expose.
That's right.
Because God done told you, change your ways. Go and clean your house.
Colossians 3:13-14 says, be gentle and forbearing with one another, and if one has a difference, a grieving or complaint against another, readily pardoning each other, even as the Lord has freely forgiven you, so must you also forgive. That's something we are supposed to forgive, but you know what? We some cold people, boy. I mean, cold human beings. And we be like, you did that? I don't care if you die tomorrow. Die now. What's that? Die now. Die now. Eat a piece of bread, die now. I don't care. Whatever. Because it's so cold and so, you know what I'm saying?
And then that kills people like me who, even though you step on me, call me names, talk about me, if I know you in need, I still help you.
I'm going to still help you.
But eventually you grow cold.
Come on. Talk about it. I was talking to God. I said, God, there's a lot of the pastors don't mess with a lot of pastors. A lot of pastors don't listen to the other pastors. Yeah, I hope y'all hear the prophetic. A lot of pastors don't listen to other pastors because they're too busy leading. And because I can name right now the few pastors that I know, I guarantee you they don't listen to me. The few that I do listen to, and when they had I listened the whole time. And I would listen. But when it comes to what Elder Kirk has, and there's no comment, there's no nothing from pastors because you're too busy. And then, you know what? I don't hold no malice on that.
Or you ain't going according to their agenda.
Right. I don't hold no malice on that because there's no reason for me to forgive them because I never put them in a position. See, Elder Kirk has a mechanism. You know what I'm saying? And I have the mechanism is I know now that I'm not a part of the fold. You're not really messing with me. I know that already. I got love for you though. You invite me, I come. But I don't put you in the position where we're going to grow down the line together because I'm not a part of the fold. That's why I said in this walk is lonely. This walk is lonely because a lot of people ain't going to ride with you. They'll say they are. You'll be faithful to them, but then when it comes to your time, hey, did you listen? No, I ain't really listening. I ain't had time. Okay, cool. All right. That's where I protect me. That's where I protect me. If I'm not a part of the fold, then I don't expect you, to really be down and be rolling with me. And above all these, put on love and enfold yourselves with the bond of perfectness, which binds everything together completely in ideal harmony. We are not in harmony.
Nope.
We're not in harmony, y'all. That's why I said everybody's up here fighting and arguing, and the scriptures are telling you to love and be in harmony. Oh, the Bible's fake. The Bible's fake. We up in what? The day Valentine's Day.
Half the ones that say it's fake ain't even read the book.
Yeah. Come on now. They're too busy picking out bits and pieces. They can't do the whole thing, bits and pieces. Oh, that's not right. That doesn't go with, like I said before. We're over here. I'm going to shut all you dudes down over here. Because I know you get access to other books. Our Bibles ain't the same as other Bibles all over the world. A lot of people right now say, oh, you are out of order. You don't know what you're talking about. Because my Bible doesn't say that. I said one of the canons talking about the infancy of Christ. Over here we don't know about no infancy of Christ. What's that? In the world?
All I know is he was born in the manger.
There you go.
You know, He was.
Come on now.
He got lost.
Yeah.
His parents had to go back and find him.
You are not in this lifetime. You're not going to find the answers and all of this stuff